Come on, Mike, you joke a lot. Okay, guys, this is Mike. I talk finance, and obviously, this is my first video. I just opened the channel newly, so if you're expecting something spectacular, something catchy, obviously you won't find it here. But if you need something informative, I have it. But it's our first video, so there's some lot of things we need to correct. In our subsequent videos, we'll be improving to make it more excellent for your viewing. So if you want to learn about investment, finance, and business, you should I will want you to subscribe on this channel, like our videos, share with your friends, and also click on the notification bell so you can be the first to receive our videos. You know, social media, there's a lot of jamboree stuff happening. Like, I'll be very honest with you guys. This is my first. It's not really excellent as you may think, but trust me, we are going to grow and you're going to see something very phenomenal for your view. It's open to everybody, so you can watch if you're interested in finance, investment, and business. It's going to be informative. The purpose for this channel is to open your mind, help every one of us who don't understand how investment works, so our financial investment IQ can be expanded, can be stretched, and also giving you pragmatic steps that you can use from successful investors that you can use to transform your financial life. And so if this is your line of interest, then subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can be the first to receive our video. The purpose for this video is a question I want to answer. If you have $50,000 to buy a property, what will you do with it? If you have $50,000 to buy a property, what will you do with it? Okay, let's dive deeper into it soon. Okay, guys. Okay, so let's look at the question again. You have $50,000 to buy a real estate property. As a novice, you just save $50,000 and you want to invest or you want to buy a property, and you have two options. Should I buy a property where I will stay in, or should I rent the property? What am I to do? I want to open your mind. I want to help you open your understanding of how to think like the way investors think. Some of us want to invest. We want to invest like Warren Buffett, want to invest like Ray Dalio, George Soros. You understand those wonderful investors, Bill Ackman, those wonderful names. We want to invest like them. So I want to open your understanding, help you reason how investment works. And I will define investment now. So you have the understanding of what exactly is an investment, because a lot of people have been asking me this question: what investment is? I have this, and when I look at it, I just know, come on, this is not an investment. This is not an investment. This is taking away money from you. So obviously it's not an investment. So what exactly is an investment? What exactly is investment? Investment is a system that produces you a consistent positive income. I repeat again, it's a system that produces you a consistent positive income. So you have a home and no, you have a phone. Let me use a phone, something we do always. You have a phone rather, and you're doing an online business with that phone. And every day you're making, let's say, $100 from that phone. £100 or whatever currency you're using in your country. That's a consistent income you're making. However, it can be, when you do your plus and minus, you discover that probably it's taking away money from you. This brings also the concept of a good investment, bad investment, characteristics of a good investment. But for the sake of this video, I won't be going deep into that. So if you want to know more about investment, business, finance, I will advise you subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so you can be the first to receive our video once they're out. Okay, so with this understanding of what an investment is, if you have $50,000, you want to buy a property, are you going to buy a home where you live in, or you're going to invest for a rental purpose or for investment purpose. Okay, when I mean rental purpose, what do I mean by rentals? Obviously, in real estate investment, we have different form of real estate investment, like different forms. We have a lot of them, and I just broke them to the main major ones I think is important for you if you want to invest in real estate. I'll be diving deep into each of these ones, each of these points later on. But for the purpose of this video, I just want to make it very simple for everybody to understand the concept of an investment. That's the purpose of this video. So residential purpose, you have a hotel and people are lodging in that hotel. That's a residential investment purpose, real estate. Commercial, okay, office space, shopping malls, shopping centers. You have a property and you give it out for that purpose. That's commercial real estate investment. Land and natural resources. You have a land and that land is a gold mine. That is investment in natural resources. You can also invest in a real estate investment trust. There's a company ABC Incorporation have a lot of properties. Like they pull funds from a lot of investors. You and I will invest in that pool, and they use our money to buy a lot of properties in the world. Now, that company is traded in any of the stock markets you have in the world. Let's say the New York Stock Exchange, the London Stock Exchange, different stock markets we have in the world. That company is traded publicly. So you can buy the share of that company. By doing so, you're also investing in real estate. So you put your $50,000 into a real estate investment trust. Okay, let me leave it simple. Okay, so with this understanding now, you have a home, you're investing for rental purposes. Obviously, you must understand that running a home will cost you a lot. Like, I stay in a house and I know what I spend every month in that property. I know what I spend every month in that property. So let's give an example of some of the costs or expenses it takes to run a home. For me in Europe, I know they pay council tax, insurance, fixtures and fittings. You want to change your frames, you want to change your louvers, door seals having issues, you want to change those things. That will cost money. And let's assume you're paying some amount of it every month. TV license, mortgage tax, if you took out the house on a loan and you're paying interval, let's say monthly, you're paying a particular amount of money. So let's see how we can practice, or let's see how we can do a practical example using Excel to understand how this concept of investment work. Okay, so I move to my Excel screen. Now you have different expenses and your home, income, rental income. Okay, let's go deep into it. So council tax, let's assume for we in UK, I think we pay, some people it's actually different. Let's say on average £200 you pay for council tax. Then for utility bill, let's say you're paying about £50 for utility bill. For TV licensing, let's say you're paying £20. And if you're staying in a big mansion, it will be more. And if you see if you're paying mortgage tax, say you're paying 500 for mortgage tax. Rental, of course, you don't have rental, so your income will be zero. You understand me? Your income will be zero. Okay, so for your rental purposes, rental investment purpose, let's see, you have the same expenses and you're paying 500 for council tax, 50 for utility bill, 20 for TV licensing. So you're paying mortgage, which of course you won't pay if at all, because okay, let's assume you're paying mortgage too. It's the same thing. You're paying 500 for your mortgage, and income for rental. You're receiving. Let's assume you're receiving 2,000 every month. Okay, so if we do our analysis now, let's sum this whole thing together. Okay, summation equal to summation. Okay, you add everything together. Okay, enter. this giving you 770. Okay, so if you do the plus and minus, obviously equal to this minus, no, so that's supposed to be income minus your expenses, which is 770. What are you making? You're making, that's negative. 770 is going out of your pocket every month, out of your whatever you have. 770 is going every month. Okay, let's look for this same summation equal to, why am I making this mistake? Summation equal to, you add this. Okay, so let's do the plus and minus. Equal to income minus your expenses. What are you making? You're making 930. So you're making a profit of 930 every month. So if you, what's your net profit? What will be your net profit? Assuming equal to, of course, investments minus this. So you're making, sorry, what did I just do? So when you subtract equal to 900 from 770, it's going to give you, so you're making a positive at the end of your expenses in the month. When you do your plus and minus, you're making about 160, which you can save, which you can invest in other investment platforms. You understand? So I believe I've been able to open your mind to see how this concept works. So in subsequent video, I want to be talking about asset, liabilities, cash flow, good debt, bad debt, expenditure, income, net profit, net loss. I'll be giving practical steps on how this concept works and how you can turn this information, expanding your financial IQ, and how you can take pragmatic steps, guided steps to achieve financial freedom. And with this, I know you can be able to make a proper decision. If you have $50,000, what will you do with it? And I've been able to help somebody to understand how the concept of this investment works. So if you're interested in learning finance investment, click on the subscription button. Also click on the notification bell so you can be the first to receive our subsequent video. Thank you guys, and see you soon.